Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Tech Chit Chat Show. My name is Ken. You can find me on Northern Viking every day and Northern Viking Explorer on YouTube. I'm here with my co-host Stephen Loney on YouTube and 8-Bit Warrior on Twitter. Good day, Stephen.
Good morning, Ken.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
It is a great day to drink coffee and talk about tech.
Yes, sir.
It is. Today
Cheers.
we are going to be chatting. Cheers, yes. Today we are going to be chatting about Windows 11 switching from the black screen of death back to the blue screen of death.
Cool.
Uh-oh. The world is ending.
Did your
They switched it.
Yeah, it would be really ironic if one of us got the blue screen of death while during this video. That would be cool, right?
Wasn't that last week when your computer crashed before we started streaming?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was a bit ago.
Well,
Yeah,
you were freaking out like 30 seconds. You were restarting your computer right before our stream.
Yeah, something happened. I don't think I was blue screening. I may have been overclocking and doing some bad things that that may have been self-inflicted. So
yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so let me start out by this before we get into like what's actually happening. When was the last time you had the black and blue screen of death? Black or blue screen of death?
It was the last time I did? Oh, a week ago or so. Again, because I'm used to it because I try to do overclocking and I'd be like, yep, that broke, and then I will try to reboot because it's like it breaks things when you overclock your computer. So those who overclock the computer are probably very used to seeing the blue screen of death. It's a very common thing when you're just dealing with that kind of stuff. It's just normal.
Yeah.
How about you?
Maybe I think I had it when I maybe first installed Windows 11, but I fixed it right, something just minor, and then I had some problems with my old PC and I had it quite a bit for a while, and then I just had to reinstall Windows and just start from fresh, and that one fixed it. So
right.
So not so much recently, but I have had it quite a bit in the past. For those of you who don't know what the black screen of death is, or now the blue screen of death, or back to the blue screen of death, it's when your computer, we'll just simplify it and say your computer crashes and Windows is giving you a warning and you're kind of stuck on that screen.
Yeah.
So,
something went wrong. They don't know how to handle it. Here's a screen with information of something went wrong. We're not sure what. I'm sure you guys out there have seen it.
Or hopefully not. If you haven't ever seen it, but you use a Windows PC, I'm proud of you.
Impressive.
Impressive. All right, so this is a Verge article. So the Windows 11 black screen of death is changing back to blue. It looked like, so many of you may not have switched to Windows 11 yet. I'm running Windows 11 right now, and
so you never even got to see this, did you? Or did you get to see the black screen of death?
I don't recall it being black. I thought I had some blacky blue screens of death, but I actually didn't honestly pay attention to the color. So they're switching it from black to, oh, it's not here, to blue. If you saw our thumbnail, you'd know what the blue looks like. And so interesting about this, though, is I was reading this article, and I actually didn't realize that, of course, the black screen kind of gave you information that your computer had crashed, but there was actually a data IT dump that admins could access to determine why it's crashing in there. I didn't actually realize that. Mm-hmm. Did you know that, Stephen? Or
yeah, yes and no. So again, because I've done overclocking and things will go poorly, I kind of have to laugh a little bit with this because it'll say something went wrong, right? It'll give me the blue screen, and then in the screenshot it has that percentage of how much is complete.
Yeah,
that's how much is complete of trying to get the report, right? What went wrong.
Okay.
And I find it funny with the overclocking.
I thought that was how broken your computer was. You've completely broken your computer 100%.
Please buy a new computer. No, that's it, trying to collect the data dump, I do believe. And when I've been overclocking, a lot of the time it doesn't even finish that dump. It gets stuck at 70%. So I
Okay.
end up having to it'll be like, please wait while we collect data and we'll restart for you. And it tries to gracefully do it and it doesn't. I just wait there and I'm like, I end up having to just like hard boot it, like press the button and be like, right.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time for me, it doesn't even get to finish that data dump. So I don't know if it usually does if you're not overclocking, but for the average person out there, it's supposed to collect data. Yeah. And then send it.
Yeah.
So how often do people how often do people actually know how to find that data? Probably not very often, but for the IT people, yeah, it makes sense.
So here's my next question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they would switch from black back to blue?
I believe it's because the blue is just very iconic of what it is at this point. It's been so many years, people are trained. Where the black might just cause people to panic more when it's the same thing as blue. Like people panicked over the blue in the past. Like, what is? Oh no, my computer is like this stuff. And I think the blue now is people get it. They know what it is.
Yeah.
And the black, I just don't know why. I think it just may have been causing unnecessary questioning, especially for people who think of it. You're a guy in an IT department, okay?
Yeah.
And everything's going. All of a sudden, you're getting calls from people saying, "My computer went black with text." Now they're scared because now it's black and not blue.
Yeah.
Right. So
They should really switch it to yellow and red. That would freak everybody out.
just strobing RGB,
Yeah.
just like look like those like fraud virus alerts. Your computer is infected. Like,
Yeah.
just make it absolutely like scary. And I just think that's possibly the issue. Is just it was just causing more confusion, and there's just so many years of the iconic blue just being like, oh, okay, something went wrong.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine to have black. That's fine. Like, why not?
I think so. From my understanding, the black was how to keep it cohesive with like the startup page and stuff in Windows 11, and that's why they went with black. But I think you're right. From my understanding, it's just to keep it more consistent over the years with that there is an error. That being said, you just sent me this article like about 10 minutes ago that kind of had some of the history of the blue screen of death
Yes.
and what it looked like, which was kind of interesting. It's from How to Geek. And so Windows 3.1, very very text based. You know, I see this and I'm like I was
Well, that was the
it makes me
control
wanna
alt-
print, yeah, but it makes me want to print on a dot matrix printer. With the paper where you tear off the sides.
Yes.
I don't know. It just brings back memories.
That'll probably come back.
I hope so.
Me
I
too.
hope so. Yeah, I had one. It was good. Then it became a little bit more streamlined for Windows 95 and Windows 98.
Well, apparently Windows 95 is like they say in this article the original blue screen of death.
Okay.
I saw somewhere else that 3.0 was the first. This one's saying it was not, Windows 95 is where I remember it. Windows 95 and 98 is where I remember it. I think
Yeah,
first
this
showing
looks
up.
very familiar for sure.
Windows 2000.
2000.
So that's the era right there. Is when I had Windows ME Millennium Edition, which is
Okay.
infamous for not being a very good Windows. Windows ME would crash so often. I would probably see the blue screen of death three times a day. But the saving benefit to Windows ME was that it booted so fast that it was okay. It would load so fast, it would
Was
crash.
it all the Napster that brought
The
it?
Napster, yeah, all the people downloading the Napster, yeah. That was about the same time too. Yeah, but it would load quickly and crash often. Windows ME.
Okay.
That's what it would do. It was like
Yeah.
quick. Yeah. So
No, I remember the blue screen of death quite often. Sometimes it felt like every single time I turned on the computer.
Yeah.
For sure.
I remember those days.
And then Windows XP, Vista, and 7.
Yeah. It just got more, as they note there, it just got way more information on it, which probably looked more freaky and cryptic. So there,
Well, I
it's
think
like,
the more text, the more scared you get.
yeah, it's like, what am I looking at? What's going on? I have a virus, right? It just looks scary. Because then when you get to Windows 8, you can see then that they.
Yay!
It's just that's when they introduced the unhappy face, the sad face.
The sad face, but this is less scary.
Yeah, they just stripped it right down to like the basics. Something went wrong.
But that tells me that there's no way to fix it because there's no like text. I'm like, your computer is dead forever.
Sad face.
Sad face.
I kind of
head on down to Best Buy and start over.
I kind of wish Windows 11 like added like the crying one to Windows 11. That would have been nice.
A crying sad face.
Yeah, that's Windows 11. We've updated it to have the sad emote, the crying emoji.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting the history of the blue screen of death over the years. So in that way, it is kind of sad, or kind of good that they switch back to the blue screen for the iconic side.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
don't fix it. It works, and when you change stuff, people freak out.
It's kind of like if you changed Mario's name to Bob, people wouldn't like it.
No, no, even
Bob Brothers.
No, even just changing his name to Dario or something. It's Dario. It's like you change one letter and people will not like you. Yeah, just one thing.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. So we do have a question of the day.
We do?
The question of the day. Well, I don't know. Did I tell you about this?
I don't think so. It's new to me. Oh.
Are you team black or team blue?
Team blue.
And I'm going to add a third one. Team flashing yellow and red. That's definitely the team I'm on.
Is it strobing?
I want strobing red flashing lights that make you panic.
Now I want it to be able to like tie into your RGB system with your computer, so that your like RGB system can like freak out with it too.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, all the RGB in your PC just starts flashing red and yellow. And, like nuclear signs are like popping up on the screen. Skull and crossbones.
Windows 12.
So you're team blue?
I'm team blue.
I'm team chaos, so I'm going to go team yellow and red. But if I had to pick one of those, I'll go team blue.
Okay.
But I do want team chaos because that's just fun.
All right. Well, you set up your RGB. Maybe when, they get that support, you can have fun with it.
Well, my RGB is blue and green, so there's no team green. Yeah. Do you want to see?
Sure.
Oh, there we go. You can see a little bit in the background.
I see green. Ooh.
There's
Canucks colors there.
Canucks colors.
Yeah, we got a Canucks fan.
Yes. So people are like, what's the Canucks? Well, it's
worry
a hockey team that isn't very good right now. So, yeah, no, I'll fix this. Well, I don't know. Do we have anything else to say about this? Everybody who's watching is like, that was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life. We just wasted 13 minutes of my life talking about the blue screen of death.
And then we finish with a few seconds of sports talk.
Sports talk. Your sports podcast.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, thank you to all of you who watched this and made it all the way here, 14 minutes in. Remember to like and subscribe to the Tech Chit Chat Show. It's totally free. We'd love to have you join the Tech Chit Chat Show community. And we are trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can go, what, Steven?
The 1080p streaming.
1080p, high def streaming.
That's
and
right.
Yeah, so make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell notification because that's very important that you're notified that you can come listen to us or watch us and just be annoyed and drink coffee with us. So
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.